With 8 years of real estate experience and deep roots in Alliance, Heather Prince is more than just your local realtor. She's a proud graduate of Alliance High School and the University of Mount Union. She is also a lifelong supporter of her community. As a dedicated Homes for Heroes affiliate, Heather is honored to give back to those who serve. Teachers, healthcare professionals, firefighters, and EMTs, along with law enforcement who buy or sell a home with Heather, will receive a special reward check after closing. A heartfelt thank you for their service. Local, loyal, here for our heroes. Thinking of making a move? Contact Heather today. Heather Prince with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, your hometown real estate experts. Here at Crowell Interiors in Malvern, we're your local one-stop shop for flooring, furniture, cabinetry, countertops, and home decor, carrying trusted brands like Lazy Boy, Mohawk, Shaw, Lancer, Birch, Cambria, and many more. Visit us at 403 North Reed Avenue in Malvern or give us a call at 330-863-2553. Family owned and operated since 1994, we focus on delivering quality and genuine services so you can love your home today and tomorrow. The Minerva Athletic Boosters Club is dedicated to supporting the needs of the Minerva Athletic Department and all varsity sports teams. We also assist our middle school teams and work year-round to raise funds that directly benefit our athletes. Whether it be providing new uniforms for varsity and middle school teams or providing scholarships for our athletes as they move on to their next chapter, we do a lot to help support our beloved Minerva Lions. Join us for our major events such as our reverse raffle in September, Super Bowl squares in February, or our St. Patrick's Day dance in March, or join us for any of our 9 meetings this year starting in September and running monthly through May at 6 p.m. at the high school library. We invite you to attend a meeting or event and see how you can make a difference for our athletes. Go Lions! At Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, we carry everything you need to build and maintain your home. Cutting keys and fixing your window screens are just a couple of our services we offer, and we can deliver your large orders as well. Visit us at 222 West Main Street in Malvern, Ohio, or call us at 330-863-0303. You can also visit our new website at crowlumber.com. Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, for all your building needs since 1945. No quit in your pain? Then step up your game at D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture. We combine gentle chiropractic care and proven acupuncture treatments to help you feel better the natural way. Stop by our office at 1164 Alliance Road Northwest in Minerva or give us a call at 330-868-2117. D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture, a proud supporter of Minerva Athletics.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Denver Nation! We will see you on Saturday afternoon! Riley Meister gets the point!
Smacked into left field! Say goodnight to that baseball!
This is another one! It's back to back Jacks for KSU Tuscaroras! Needs the point, and it's alive! Hansen pushes it over! Unbelievable! We play on! It's blocked! We're tied! We're tied! Unbelievable!
Live from Minerva High School, it is the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club. Tonight, it's two teams on opposite ends of the spectrum. On one hand, your home team, Minerva, looking for their first victory of the season. On the opposite end, it is the visitors, Edison, looking to stay perfect and improve to 5-0 on the season. Hello, friends. I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me tonight, Parker Linkus, I want to say active Minerva Lion basketball player, but out this season due to injury. But still, you go to school here. You're the active Minerva Lion on the crew.
Yes, I am. I get to see Minerva play tonight, and this is my first game getting to call.
Looking forward to this one. This is a big game for both teams, as I said moments ago. Which team has more pressure, though, to stay to the status quo? Is it Edison trying to improve to 5-0, building off of last year's district semifinal berth, or is it Minerva trying to get back to winning ways and get their first win of the season against a very, very good Wildcats team?
I'm going to go with Edison. Believing in the undefeated season. It's hard to go undefeated in girls basketball because anything can happen, but I'd like to see my Minerva Lions upset the Edison Wildcats.
You have two very good teams here when they're at their best. The question is, which team will show up tonight more? Is it the home team or is it the visitors? With that in mind, we will toss things downstairs to our PA announcer, and he will get us underway with our pregame announcements.
And fans from Edison High School, and of course, all you from Minerva. We want to remind everyone that the athletes in the game are friendly rivals and play may be quite competitive, but all in attendance are reminded that this is a game between student athletes and that good sportsmanship is expected by all or for all. Now we ask that you please stand and honor America as the land of the free and the home of the brave with the playing of the national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the Edison Wildcats. Playing point guard, a 5'5" junior, number 1, Abigail Bonta. The forward, a 5'6" junior, number 2, Lacey Pelly. And at guard, and 5'7", a junior, number 13, Abigail Carpenter. Point guard, a 5'6" senior, number 15, Sophia Henderson. And in the middle, at 6 feet, a sophomore, number 31, Mimi Alt. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Mark Smith and assisted by Mr. Ron Smith, Ms. Anna Alt, Mr. Anthony Pirro, and Ms. Lindsay Morrison. And now, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We welcome you to Minerva High School and Lady Lions basketball. We are proud to introduce the starting lineup of your Minerva Lions. Playing forward, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Kylie Lippincott. And forward, a 5'8" senior, number 3, Ireland Kirkpatrick. Playing guard, 5'6" junior, number 12, Ivy Redding. The point guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 10, Peyton Pomerantz. And in the middle, a 6'1" junior, number 44, Rachel Benedict. The Lions are coached by Mr. Josh Morkel, assisted by Mr. Nick Batista, Mr. Brett Bingham, and Mrs. Becca Kodak.
Well, since the last time that we've seen these Minerva Lions, some jersey numbers have been changed. Reddick now in 12, Bo Marriage now in 10. What happened there?
I don't know. I was looking at that in warm-ups. I did not know why they did that, but they switched it up, I guess. Didn't like the numbers.
And the other thing, I absolutely love the song choice. There was walk-up music for Edison. They're the Wildcats. It's Welcome to the Jungle. I like it. I respect it.
I do too.
It's a good sign of sportsmanship from the home team, Minerva, one of the friendliest towns in all of Ohio. If you come here for the first time, you will be blown away by the hospitality here, and we have been blown away all season. For the last time in the 2025 calendar year, we are here in Minerva, and the tip-off is in favor of Edison, and we are underway here in Minerva. It is going to be Edison taking it first, and the team on the road wearing their black jerseys looks for an early basket. Not going to get it to go. That three off kilter. That time Sophia Henderson, the star player, not getting it to go. And Reddick able to get the rebound, but that is a key player to look at today. Sophia Henderson, 17.1 points per game last season. On top of that, 10 rebounds. So a very talented player for the Edison Wildcats. That pass out of bounds, a miscue and miscommunication from Minerva. It goes back to the visitors. So each team has had one opportunity. A good shot from Edison, a bad pass from Minerva. And here come the Wildcats for their second offensive possession. Boca to run the offense. Carpenter near side and back to the logo. That's how Indian Creek was able to beat Minerva. Great spacing. That time it's Lippincott poking it out of bounds. And it will stay down here with Edison.
They definitely tightened up their 2-3 zone versus Indian Creek. It was a little sloppy, but today it's looking nice.
And if they can hold that tight shape of the 2-3 zone, that'll help negate all the spacing. It'll just be passes taking time off the clock with no baskets to follow. Boca, top of the arc, good bounce pass into the wing. Henderson, far side. And they are playing the same exact way as Indian Creek. Just a lot of passing outside the clock. Outside the arc, excuse me. Boca, far side. It's Carpenter. And she will launch the three, and she's got it. Henderson opens the scoring for Edison. And that is why spacing the floor is so important. But as you said, better defense from Minerva this time out. Still, the open shot was there for Henderson, and she puts Edison on the board. Minerva to answer. Good drive up the opposite way. No good. The putback there from Ivy Redding. And that was what happened against Indian Creek. The three would fall, but not the two in response. And now Minerva able to get that rebound courtesy of Bo Marriage, looking like a better team than we saw 2 weeks ago. And all they need to see right now is improvement. Kirkpatrick to the corner. It's Lippincott. Airballing that one. Reddick fights for the loose basketball. Able to pick it up in the corner. Staying in bounds. Excellent composure by Ivy Reddick. Pass inside Benedict. Loose ball. And scooped up in the end by Pelly the junior. Good work inside the paint by Edison. And here comes their offense once again. Another three. A little bit off kilter. A little shy that time out. And it is a rebound for Ivy Reddick. Already a good amount of boards to her name in the first quarter. And now a travel on the opposite end. It goes back the other way. But I am really liking what I am seeing out of Minerva so far in this game. The defense a lot tighter than their last couple of games. And their offense able to get those loose balls.
Yeah, let Edison shoot those threes. That's what they want to happen in this 2-3 zone.
If Henderson does continue to heat up from outside the arc, that will be an issue. Boca's three not going to hit. Rebound Benedict.
That was a Curry three. That was from the logo.
Early heat check, and that one is poked out of bounds. But I think you said it perfectly. I think Minerva wants these shots to be fired outside the arc until they start to get solid from out there.
Yeah. That's a coach's dream. Let him fire.
Reddick takes it top of the arc from Minerva. High point pass to Benedict just through the hands. It's out of bounds. But I do like that intent from Minerva going down low. You have the height advantage with Benedict. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, she's, what, 6'3"?
Something along those lines. I have 6'1" on the roster.
Okay.
but still, I would say the tallest player on the floor tonight for either team. The first time today, it's a shot inside the arc for Edison. Not going to get it to go. Loose ball picked up by the Wildcats. Once again, now it's Pelly, and there is the foul. Alt unable to get it to go, but as Minerva has done so well, it's an offensive rebound, this time for Edison, and Pelly will go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, Kylie Lipcott was boxing her out while she was shooting. That might be a foul.
We saw it last Monday and last Wednesday with Marlington. So many missed rebounds on the defensive end. First of two is good, but all the offensive rebounds for Northwest and Carrollton in those games really did help them pull away early and win the game handily. And that's exactly what Edison wants to happen here, as both are good. Pelly averaged 2.3 last season, already at 2 tonight, and it is a 3-point lead for the visitors. Minerva looking for an answer. Good chuck up the floor. It's Lippincott. Down low to Benedict. Nobody home, and Minerva responds.
That was a great break the press.
And arguably her best game of the season was game number 1 against Sandy Valley. 9 points, 12 rebounds. She is getting back to that form here. Minerva letting that one go out of bounds will take back possession.
They're chucking them up. They are 1 for 4.
And I'm sure that is much to the delight of the 6th-year head coach, Josh Morkel.
Yeah.
Morkel 37-78 as the head skipper, but this time it'll go against Edison. They had it for a moment, and then that bobble puts it out of play, and Minerva will have another opportunity. They need to capitalize on the mistakes from Edison. Anytime Indian Creek made a mistake, it really did not matter. But when Minerva made a mistake, Indian Creek did make them pay, especially in the second quarter onward. As we talked to that coaching staff after the game, it was just because they hadn't played yet. This Edison team 4-0, they are well seasoned, and they are used to games like this. Reddick driving near side, down by 1, and she will draw the contact and go to the line just before the travel.
Yeah, she's good at that move. She takes those big, I don't want to call them skips, but they're more leaps.
Anything to get you up the floor in time.
Yeah.
First of 2 is good, and Reddick has tied it. She now has 3 points today. But we go back to that game against Sandy Valley. I believe Minerva and Sandy Valley shot 50% from the line. You got to shoot a little bit better than that in a game like this, and even in that game, as she is able to make both of them. And for the first time today, Minerva is on top. 6-5 the score, and here comes Edison. Once again at 3, it's Carpenter this time. A little bit shy, loose ball scooped up by Henderson, and in traffic the floater, forced up, not going to get it to fall. Rebound, Rachel Benedict. Excellent use of height inside the paint. Minerva wasting no time driving. It's Island Kirkpatrick. Beautiful Euro and a beautiful bank off the back window.
That was coast to coast.
Said it perfectly. Minerva now up by 3. Edison in need of a response. Boca at the logo, controlling traffic. Near side is Carpenter's 3, and it is going to bank in. A nice shot from the near side, and we are tied up at 8. I am really liking this game so far. Both teams, a lot of good intent on the shots, and they are looking really, really solid. And an excellent trap at the logo. And it is going to be a timeout called by Coach Morkel to keep possession. First time we've seen it this season, but a great use of the timeout. A lot of times you want to use the timeout to slow things down, sometimes to preserve clock. In that case, to preserve a possession. Nicely done by the 6-year head coach.
Yeah, that was smart. 8-8, you want to keep this a good ball game. You got to use your possessions to your favor.
And if you look at Coach Morkel's background, the reason why he knows when to use these timeouts is because the last sport that he coached, you only get 2 per set, and that was volleyball. He was the head coach up at Lake from 2011 to 2019. And on top of that, he was a physics teacher for a long time, teaching AP physics for over a decade. That's impressive.
Yeah, I was actually talking to him Friday night after the West Branch game, and I coached 5th grade boys, and he's like, that was my first coaching gig was 5th grade boys, and I was like, well.
So as Parker Link is in 20 years from now the new head coach of Minerva girls basketball, is that what you're saying here?
I don't know if I want to go girls or I want to go boys. Hopefully boys in my hand.
McKinley head coach?
I could see it.
And out of the timeout, intercepted by Edison. Here they come. It's Carpenter driving. An excellent move. Not going to get it to go. Rebound falls to Beaumarriage. Good stop by the Lions after an untimely turnover at the logo. Now to the corner. Reddick driving inside, creating some separation for the Lions. Beautiful pass out. Kirkpatrick. Now Benedict with the right. A little shy. Rebound falls to Boca. And this is where this game is really going to get gritty. All of these rebounds are going to matter in the end. Carpenter wide open, look from the corner, and she's got it.
Yeah, can't give her wide open looks.
Third three of the first quarter to fall for Edison. They now lead it by 3. Kirkpatrick driving, passes now Benedict. Trips up, now to the corner, it's Reddick's 3. Reddick a little bit shy, Beaumarriage the rebound. Excellent offensive board for the Minerva Lions, and they will get a second chance, but an immediate double team, and it is going to be a foul on Edison.
Yeah, getting a little handsy in there.
After playing two of the best teams in their respective divisions, Indian Creek and West Branch, this team has learned and they have really improved.
Yeah, it's getting to the gritty. Minerva's going to win. They're going to be gritty with it.
We go back to last year against Marlington, a 4-point loss that we streamed. That game was close because of that grittiness throughout the entire matchup. Lippincott, top for Beaumarriage. Pump fake, now drives. Now the kick. It's Reddick, far side or rather. That is Catlett. And the Minerva Lions look for an outlet pass for Catlett. Nowhere else to go. Finally, Lippincott makes herself available. 2:35 left to go in the first. Beaumarriage near side, her 3 off the money. Kirkpatrick the rebound. It's a jump ball, and it'll stay down here with Minerva. And I like that aggressiveness from Edison. You get a hand on the basketball. You don't want another foul. You've already committed 2 in the quarter. You're not really worried about foul trouble, but you don't want that to rack up as things go on, or to really have those calls dictate the game. This officiating crew letting them play.
That's why we got in trouble. Indian Creek, we had Ireland and Caleb got fouled in the third quarter. That did not help us.
And there was a player in the JV game, I forget which team it was, had 4 fouls in 12 minutes. And that time, Catlett will walk with it. Good job by Edison's defense, forcing the mistake. And it'll go back to the Wildcats. And if you're Edison here, hit another 3. It would be your 4th of the quarter. That would really put you in a great spot looking forward in this matchup. And a good wide open look here. Henderson drives it, not going to get it to fall. The putback is there. Aaliyah Glover able to knock that one in for Edison, her first 2. And outside of the 2 free throws, the first basket from inside the paint today for Edison. They want more. It's an excellent drive and foul drawn by Carpenter. Send her to the line as well.
Dribbling a little too much, and you got to break a press. You got to pass. Pass is key.
When we talk about foul trouble now, the second foul of the quarter on Minerva. You're not really worried about it, but as the game goes on, you're worried about getting into foul trouble deeper.
Yeah.
First of 2 good from Carpenter, who now has 7. And that is a game high and team high. Second one, not going to fall. Loose ball, Catlett went for it, it's out of bounds. And it is going to go to Minerva. They are very fortunate to take away the basketball from that play. You can't cough it up there.
No, these girls' games are games of possession. If you have more possessions than they do, you are going to more than likely win.
And efficiency matters a lot, too, in this game. Reddick taking it up the floor, 1:50 on the clock. Kicks it to the corner, Lippincott. Now Beaumarriage, who launches the 3, and it will bounce in.
Wow.
It tempted us for a second. It tested the patience there, but Peyton Beaumarriage is on the board. And the answer not going to be there for Edison. A great rebound in transition. It's Emma Catlett. And here comes the Minerva offense. Beaumarriage, far wing, looking for an outlet at the top of the arc. High point, Kirkpatrick able to get it. Near side, Reddick's 3. Off the money. Loose ball is going to fall to Edison. And the Wildcats will take back possession, courtesy of Carpenter, who gets stripped from behind. And they will now have an inbound on the near baseline.
We go to possessions. Coach Hart boys basketball team. We used to try to score 100 points a game back in the early 2000s because we'd shoot every 2 seconds.
Kind of like that 7-second or less offense back in the 2000s for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, that's exactly what we ran off of.
And possessions are so important during this timeout. We will take one of our own as well, our first of the game. 1:15 left to go in the first. Edison up by 3.
With 8 years of real estate experience and deep roots in Alliance, Heather Prince is more than just your local realtor. She's a proud graduate of Alliance High School and the University of Mount Union. She is also a lifelong supporter of her community. As a dedicated Homes for Heroes affiliate, Heather is honored to give back to those who serve. Teachers, healthcare professionals, firefighters, and EMTs, along with law enforcement who buy or sell a home with Heather, will receive a special reward check after closing. A heartfelt thank you for their service. Local, loyal, here for our heroes. Thinking of making a move? Contact Heather today. Heather Prince with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, your hometown real estate experts.
Out of the timeout, the three no good from Edison, and here comes Minerva down by 3. Pass inside, it's Khaled on the opposite end. Minerva down by 3 with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Bow Marriage far side, Ivy Reddick driving, now an outlet to the corner. It's Kirkpatrick, or rather Lippincott, and Lippincott shot not gonna fall. The rebound taken in by Glover. And Glover played a fair amount in the JV game, so good composure from her. On the opposite end, that basket not gonna fall for Carpenter, but a foul is called on Minerva, and that'll send Edison back to the line. So far today, Edison 3 for 4. Carpenter the lone miss, but also 1 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, they're firing up these threes.
First of 2 is good.
Who's that foul on? Ireland?
I think so.
Okay.
But now Carpenter with 8, a game high.
Yeah, I'm going to say it was on Ireland. She's coming out.
So now a 4-point game back to a 2-possession lead for Edison. And the second one, it's not going to count. She left early.
Yep.
And I think you and I both saw that at the same exact time.
Yep. They usually never call that. I am so surprised. We were at West Branch on Friday, and there was a blatant one, and they did not call it.
We had that at Spire, Minnesota Prep. There was a blatant one, and they called it, and that was at a big time for Minnesota Prep. That was when they were still in the game. That basket would have been huge, but you wipe it off the board, and all of a sudden, the number 11 Spire team, they're not looking back. Reddick draws the foul on the near side. Now 41.8 seconds remain in the first quarter. And that'll be the third foul on Edison, so one more to give in the quarter.
Let's get a foreman over here. Let's get a quick bucket.
I would like to see them use Benedict down low, creating some space of her own. Catlett double team looking for an outlet. She will fall. Nowhere else to go. Excellent defense by Edison. And here come the Wildcats looking for one final exclamation point to end the first quarter. Not going to get it there. Loose ball falls to Catlett, and Minerva will take it back the other way with 24 seconds remaining. Catlett driving, and they will call the travel.
I don't think she traveled there.
I was about to say that pivot foot looked planted to me. I don't think it slipped at all there.
No, I don't like that one.
It's a tough one there. It's a game of inches, and if it moved at all, you got to call it, and that is exactly what the staff went with. Now 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Boca to the far wing, now Henderson. And Boca runs the offense in the final 10 seconds. Castell back top. Good spacing by Edison, trying to draw Minerva out of position. It's Boca, top of the arc, takes the 3, and she's got it! Abby Boca at the buzzer. A massive triple for Edison, and that'll close out the opening 8 minutes.
They are firing up these threes. What did they go that quarter?
That is their 4th 3 of the frame. So 12 of their 18 from outside the arc. They have made a total of 1 field goal inside the arc, and that was Glover on a drive. Otherwise, the other 4 points from the line, 4 for 5 from the charity stripe.
That ain't bad.
Not at all. Through 1 here in Minerva. It is Edison 18, Minerva 11 on SmeeSports.
Here at Crowell Interiors in Malvern, we're your local one-stop shop for flooring, furniture, cabinetry, countertops, and home decor, carrying trusted brands like Lazy Boy, Mohawk, Shaw, Lancer, Birch, Cambria, and many more. Visit us at 403 North Reed Avenue in Malvern, or give us a call at 330-863-2553. Family owned and operated since 1994, we focus on delivering quality and genuine services so you can love your home today and tomorrow.
There is a bad moon on the rise for one of these two teams, as that is our background song of choice between the quarters, as we are ready to get back to the action here at Minerva High School. Edison 18, Minerva 11, your score, as you are watching OHSAA basketball on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club. Once again, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me, Parker Linkus. We're happy to have you with us this evening. Parker, that first quarter, very good from Minerva, a lot better than what we've seen from them lately. But what do they need to do to take that next step? That step into competing once again like they did last year, having a 9-15 record.
In this game, I'm going to say you better guard the three-point line. If you guard the three-point line, they haven't scored. They scored 2 points in the paint and 12 from the outside. So 12 on the outside is going to hurt you a little bit. So
And then the other 4 from the line, 4 for 6 from the charity stripe. And we are back to the action. Edison with the basketball to begin the second quarter. This offense very potent this season, averaging just over 63 points per game. Reddick tips it just in front of the arc. Good bounce pass to Carpenter. She will drive on Benedict, creating space. The basket not going to fall. She gets her own miss. It's off the bottom of the backboard, and it goes the other way.
I thought she traveled there with a little hot scoot and boogie, but they liked it, so.
And I think you saw Kirkpatrick there just kept her hands up even when the call was made sure there was no way she touched it. And now in a bad spot, towing the line, intercepted by Edison. Nicely done by the defense. Carpenter drives, no good, loose ball inside the paint. It'll be a jump ball, and this will give it back to Minerva. The hustle is there from these Lions.
Yeah, we're in it. We're not out of it.
All it takes is a comeback like you saw on Friday night against West Branch. You just have to right that wrong here.
Yeah, we were down 14, and we came all the way back.
Reddick creating some separation, now needing an outlet. Good drive and a good kick to Beaumarich. Far side, it's Kirkpatrick for 3. Not going to get it to go. Loose ball, Beaumarich keeps it alive, but it goes out of play. Excellent effort once again, but it'll go back to the visitors.
1-3-1. I would like the 1-3-1 here.
Better than the 2-3?
Yeah.
And it looks like at least
guards.
for now 2-3.
I know. It guards the three-point line better. 1-3-1 does.
We'll see if they do make that adjustment. That time, no need to. Benedict picks it up on the tip. And here comes Minerva up the far side, down by 7. And a big stuff on the far side. Excellent steal in transition by Henderson, but it goes the other way. Some excellent defense by both sides. Just need to find a way to finish on the offensive end.
Yeah.
But I am very impressed by both defenses so far, and I'm still very impressed by Edison's offense outside the arc. Come playoff time, though, they need to have that inside the paint-specific offense. Inside the arc is great, but you need to be good down low. Right off the hands, that time of Lippincott, and it goes back to Edison. Another chance, Boca, high pass inside to Alt, able to keep it alive. The kick, perfect. The shot not going to fall. Rebound goes to Ivy Reddick. And Henderson so far today, only 3 points. Minerva doing a good job, somewhat shutting her down thus far. Beaumarich pivoting, top of the arc, and she will fling it back to Ivy Reddick. Reddick has done a nice job becoming a secondary point guard for this team. And there is the jump ball. Edison now taking possession. But you look at how Minerva lines up. Beaumarich is the point guard, but Reddick is the ball handler.
Yeah, Reddick takes over when she wants to take over. When she's hot, she's hot. But she needs to. Rachel was wide open down at the bottom. Eyes up.
And that is the positive of having 2 combo guards in your backcourt. Players that can play either position at will. And the spacing now creates another good shot for Edison. Not going to fall. Benedict the rebound. Carpenter that time not getting it to go. Already 2 threes made in the game and a game high of 8 points. Beaumarich running out of time, gives it over towards Lippincott, and Lippincott will clear the situation. Now to the corner, Reddick drives inside, has some space, a little shy off the window, and the rebound goes back to the Wildcats. Still no scoring here in the second quarter. Edison trying to change it. Boca far side, picking up Henderson, off the money, and it is poked out of bounds by Pelly, and it will go back the other way.
They are chucking up these threes. I think they are 4 for 12, 13.
Once again, they need to establish an offense inside the arc. The threes work when they're hot, but when they're not, you get a sequence like this. High hit off the window. Not going to fall that time for Kirkpatrick. Loose ball, no jump ball called. Edison able to take back possession. 5:15 left to go in the first half. Up by 7. Still no scoring in this second quarter.
Oh.
Good pivot move by Carpenter. Maybe she walked there, maybe not. They say she didn't, and it'll stay with the Wildcats. Henderson top now for Boca. Boca, an open look, and offline. It is out of play, and it will go back to Minerva, but back to that play. I thought she moved just a little too much.
I thought she did too.
It's a tough margin to tell. I mean, the one on the opposite end, I don't think there was enough evidence going back to the first quarter.
Yeah.
That time I felt like there was maybe more evidence.
Yeah, I agree.
But the call still not there. It's tough from up here to really tell, as being next to the player and being able to hear the squeak, you can tell. Reddick draws the contact. But if you're Minerva right now, if you can score the opening basket of the second quarter, that would be huge. Shots aren't falling for either team right now. Break out of the skid and rename the game. Take back control.
That's 2-on-1.
And that double team has been so dangerous today for Edison.
Yes.
That has been the Achilles heel of Minerva this whole game. And for those who have watched from the start to now, they really can see that on display right there. Lippincott goes back top of the arc as Reddick driving, has an outlet instead, takes it herself, and she will finish at the rim. But in the end, it is going to be an offensive foul on Minerva. So it goes back to Edison.
I'm confused.
Off-ball foul on Benedict.
Oh, okay.
Player control foul, so most likely an elbow.
I guess so.
That's a tough call for Minerva to concede. Edison once again a chance to open the scoring in the second quarter. Not going to get it to go. Good rebound inside by Ivy Reddick. She has been everywhere on the court tonight for Minerva. Easily the player controlling this game the most for the Lions. And that's what they want. They want her to be able to control this offense the way she is tonight. Reddick drives, taking it herself, coughed out of bounds, but kept alive in the end. Edison does a nice job to keep their composure. And here they come up the opposite way. But once again, it's Henderson off the money, and it's out of play again. They're not deviating from the game plan. I'll give them that.
No, they are sticking with it. They are not going to let this go. But I like how Ivy is driving to the hoop and getting good looks.
I mean, her control has been tremendous in this first half.
Yes.
If I'm Edison, though, I'm going to start thinking about pump fakes.
Yeah.
You're going to get the defense to bite, go down low to one of your bigs. I mean, Mimi Alt is 6 foot tall, one of the tallest players on the floor. Use her in the paint.
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick driving inside, high pass to Benedict, and Benedict opens the bank, and the scoring in the second quarter. She now has 4, and that'll make it a closer one here. 18-13, Edison up by 5. Yet another 3, off the mark, rebound Kirkpatrick. Minerva once again flying to the hoop. It's Kirkpatrick drawing contact, kept alive. Outside, it's Reddick, top for Bow Marriage. Not going to get it to go. Benedict fights for the rebound, but instead it will fall down to Casto. And a timeout is called, a full timeout for Edison. They want to talk things over, and that is the right decision here.
Yeah, they are getting a little out of hand with the threes, which, I mean, if that's the coaching plan, that's the coaching plan. Let them fire them up, but they haven't scored in 4 minutes.
And a tough pill to swallow for this potent offense. 3:15 left to play in the first half. Edison up by 5 on SmeeSports.
The Minerva Athletic Boosters Club is dedicated to supporting the needs of the Minerva Athletic Department and all varsity sports teams. We also assist our middle school teams and work year-round to raise funds that directly benefit our athletes, whether it be providing new uniforms for varsity and middle school teams or providing scholarships for our athletes as they move on to their next chapter. We do a lot to help support our beloved Minerva Lions. Join us for our major events such as our reverse raffle in September, Super Bowl squares in February, or our St. Patrick's Day dance in March, or join us for any of our 9 meetings this year starting in September and running monthly through May at 6 p.m. at the high school library. We invite you to attend a meeting or event and see how you can make a difference for our athletes. Go Lions!
.315 left to go in the first half here at Minerva High School. 18-13 your score. Edison on top of the Minerva Lions. If you are just tuning in, here's Parker Linkus. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening, and we are back to the action here. Edison up by 5. Still scoreless in the second quarter. Trying to change that here. Boca top, high point pass inside Pelly. Good move back outside. It's Carpenter. Bounce pass out of bounds. It goes back the other way, and it is picked up by one of our broadcast sponsors, Dr. D.
Good old Dr. D.
We appreciate his support along with the rest of our sponsors' support for making these telecasts possible.
Yeah, you see Dr. D in the high school every Tuesday saying good morning. Yeah.
And hopefully, if this one goes well for the Minerva Lions, he'll be saying good night. And a foul call there on Edison, their second of the quarter. And if you're Minerva here, you don't need the three-point ball to fall. Just drive inside, and once again, I think the money ball, not the three-point ball, but Benedict inside, that is where you are going to make bank in this game, no pun intended.
If you can see Rachel Benedict, she's coming out now, but her height differential is crazy in the paint.
So obviously with her off the floor, what would be your next move then?
I'm going to say Ivy Reddick's going to drive.
Beaumarriage takes it on the inbound in the backcourt, and here comes Minerva's offense once again. Beaumarriage pivoting at the logo, bounce pass, it's Reddick. And as you expected, Parker, Reddick will control the offense, driving inside and pickpocketed. Excellent defense by Edison. Here comes their offense, sprinting up the opposite way, and it's an and 1 to open their scoring in the second quarter. Abby Carpenter at the rim, able to get it to fall. And she now has 10, the first player in double figures tonight. And here she comes for the three-point play. And it's not going to fall. Rebound does go to Minerva, and that is a big miss for Edison. But still, they get their first points of the new quarter. Far side, Catlett driving in a double team, now a quadruple team, and it will stay with Edison. That was a double team until it doubled.
Yeah.
I have never seen a quadruple team like that.
Oh, you should watch 5th grade basketball, boys. Then, yeah, you're crazy.
I'm sure that is a glorious sight to behold.
Yeah.
High points of Beaumarriage, top of the arc, down by 7. 2:20 left to play in the first half. And Peyton controls the tempo here. Benedict getting ready to sub back in. Reddick once again double team, getting low, now driving, has a clean lane, the Euro, and the clean finish.
I'm telling you, she's the best. I'm going to say the best person in EBC at doing that.
Poetry in motion, bobbled inside the paint, the basket not going to fall, and it will be thrown now out of play. And it will go to Minerva. Lippitt got tripped out of bounds. Glad to see that she is okay.
I agree with that call. That was a great call. I didn't know if you saw the last tip by Black.
I was about to say that one was out of bounds, and then somehow, in some way, it just stayed in.
Yeah.
Until it didn't. But a 5-point game here for Minerva. You have to be really pleased with how this first half is going. And now you get Benedict back in. You can really run your paint offense here and get some points on the board before the end of the first quarter, or the first half. Benedict inside. What did I tell you?
Right on cue.
She now has 6. And it is a one-possession game, 20-17. And that one's out of bounds. It goes the other way. I'm seeing the vision here from Minerva. I'm seeing that vision.
I'm going to say they're going to come down and hit this money ball right here, three-pointer.
So who takes the shot here?
I'm going to say either Ireland or Kyle Lippitt.
I was going to say Beaumarriage. We'll see what happens here. Kirkpatrick driving, able to keep her composure, and draws the foul. And that will be on the shot.
Never mind. I scratched my idea.
The foul creation has been amazing, and you don't hear that term often, but it truly is foul creation from this Minerva offense.
Especially for Ireland. Ireland is very good at selling fouls.
And now 2 key free throws here. You make both, it's a 1-point game, and we are nearing halftime. So a chance to get a breather and a chance to regroup. First of 2, no good.
And that's 2 on 13. That's the leading score.
And that's key. If you can get her into foul trouble, that's big. We talked about it, I believe, last night or 2 nights ago on the Flow Sports broadcast. If a player is in foul trouble, as a player, you have to drive on them. Both no good. Benedict gets the rebound. It's a jump ball, and it will stay down here. Based on where she grabbed, I would say kind of lucky to avoid the over the back.
Yeah, she was straight up, though. That's what the ref was telling the head coach. That she was straight up. They can't call over the back if she didn't push or anything.
Excellent composure by both centers, though, on the sequence. And Minerva will keep possession with 1:26 to play in the first. Kirkpatrick goes down and draws the foul. Foul number 4 on Edison. And the Wildcats wanted to be a charge, but not going to get it.
She pushed them straight, like they were right in front.
I think coach is saying to keep the hands up on that time, or in that instance. From the elbow, it's Reddick, unable to get it to go. And finally, Edison able to end the sequence. And here comes their offense. 1:20 left to play in the first half. And Minerva's defense right back to the rescue. Good forced miss there. It's a loose ball on the ground. And it is going to go to Minerva. This is the most hustle that I have seen from Minerva all season. This is fun to watch from them. I mean, something was said at some point. The grit is there, the grind is there, and the determination is here as well.
Yeah. Here comes this press. See if we can break it.
I mean, like the energy from the players, it kind of reminds me of the victory over Akron Springfield in football. Just that energy and that belief that, okay, we can do this. And that was a big win back then. This would be a big win here. And Lippitt will draw the foul. That is foul number 5. And with 1:04 left to play in the first half, that'll send Minerva to the line for a pair.
Yeah, they're going to drive all game.
I'm loving this mentality and this new look Minerva team. And without Lily Stolfus, one of their best players, if not their best player as well, most likely lost for the season.
I gave Coach Morkel some advice Friday night.
Now you're taking credit.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of credit.
So it went from a conversation about the game to advice.
Yeah, I was talking him up a little bit. You know, 5th grade coach, I get to talk him up a little bit.
I love the confidence. First of 2 is good from Lippincotts. And as well, you're already bought into the broadcaster lifestyle with the hot drink as well.
Yeah, my voice is a little scratchy, so I thought I'd get a hot tea from Duncan.
It happens time to time. I mean, I went into Starbucks today. I'm not going to go after you for that one, that little discrepancy. I love both, but I had to go with the Bucks today. Lippincott seconds. It's there, and it is a 1-point game. Getting Lippincott on the board is huge here. It's 2019, and we have a minute to play in the first half. Minerva well in this one. Edison needs a massive 3. Still no 3s in the first half for them. And this time it'll stay down here. They will say it did take a tip off of Minerva. And there is the official call. I think both sides thought it was Minerva basketball. Instead, it will stay with the Wildcats.
We're staying in the 2-3 zone. I like it.
Pelly to inbound here, running out of time. Good bounce inside. Heavy contact. Almost out of bounds. Instead, it's kept in, and it goes right to Benedict. Tripped up there, and it will go to Minerva. Edison wasting no time right after they lose possession, trampling Benedict. But excellent composure by the center, able to hold on to the rock. 44.4 seconds remain. Anything from the field, and Minerva is back in the lead for the first time since 6-5.
Yeah, let's see if Minerva can take this lead right here.
And into halftime as well. That would be huge for their confidence.
Yeah.
Once again, this is a battle of a team that's winless and a team that's undefeated. And Minerva is really blurring those lines right now. Excellent drive inside. The shot not going to fall. It's out of bounds, and it will stay down here. 36.5 seconds now remain.
Yeah. Let's see. They're not guarding Ivy Reddick. I don't know this key here. They're not guarding Ivy Reddick. I don't know why.
And we'll see where this one ends up going. And it's a charge on Minerva. It goes the other way. An excellent job inside the paint by Pelly to wear it.
I don't know about that one. She flopped a little bit.
So that is foul number 3 on Minerva, and it goes back to Edison. If you're the Wildcats, though, that's a massive sigh of relief.
Yeah. Rachel coming out.
If you hit a 3 here, though, to end the first half, that would be huge.
Yeah.
Do you hold for final shot here?
I don't think in girls basketball you do that. There's a steal.
And it's Lippincott taking it the other way for Minerva. It's
And
Kylie
one.
Lippincott drawing the contact, and she will go to the line for a pair.
Hey, this could take the lead right here. The last shot in girls basketball is a little hard because girls know where they're going to go with the ball, and I think the defender knows where they're going to go with the ball too.
So these are 2 massive free throws for Kylie Lippincott. First of 2. It's on the money, and we are tied up at 20.
Knocks down the first.
And you can feel the energy here.
Yeah, it is packed for a girls game. I'm going to give them that.
And here comes the second one. It's for the lead. And she's got it.
Yes, she
Minerva
does.
has the lead, 21-20. Edison needs a response before the first half is done. Still 2 points in the quarter, and that's it for them. Can they answer? 15 seconds left to play in the first half. High pass to the corner. It's Henderson. The shot won't count. It's a travel on Edison, and it goes back to Minerva. They get the final shots.
That's what they've been doing the whole game, and they have not been getting called, but he finally saw that one. Last second shot here from Minerva. 13 seconds left. I like it.
Now here I think you hold.
Yeah, now you hold. You got time.
And we'll see who ends up getting it. Ready to take it up the floor. Has to get it into the front court with 5 seconds or more remaining. Able to do so. It's Beaumarriage. High pass inside. It's out of bounds. Edison, 2.7 remaining. 1 final chance.
Pressure.
Full court press.
Yeah. Pressure.
It'll be Beaumarriage to pressure. And it has to be a high pass to get it in. And it is going to be bobbled out of bounds. Able to keep it in. And that will do it for the first half. And that was the right decision. Get a piece of it. If that goes out of bounds, no time runs. It goes back to Minerva. That is a high IQ play on a bad throw, but still.
Yeah.
Minerva at the half, up by 1. What are your takeaways here?
I felt like after the first quarter, after Coach Morkel saw them chucking up threes. We have limited them to, I don't know, they didn't shoot a three in the second quarter, I don't think.
They shot them. They just couldn't knock
Yeah,
them down.
you know what I meant.
It was an 11-2 run in the second quarter for Minerva, and that is why they find themselves up by 1.
Yeah, that's it's girls basketball. It can go either way. But Minerva's going to come out here. I think they're going to do a little adjustment on their 2-3 zone, and they're going to come out here and they're going to roll with it.
And my question is, who gets the most credit for this first half breakthrough? Reddick, who controlled the offense, Benedict, who finished a lot inside the paint, or Lippincott, who gave Minerva the lead?
I don't know. I'm going to go all three of them. I don't think you can't discredit any of them. Ivy's dishing, scoring, all three of them rebounding. She's got 3 or 4 defensive rebounds, but Benedict on the defensive side and offensive side, she's been scoring it as soon as they look into her.
And I think that's a good way to segue towards halftime. Here in Minerva at the break, it is the Lions up 21-20 on Edison. You are watching OHSAA basketball on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club.
At Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, we carry everything you need to build and maintain your home. Cutting keys and fixing your window screens are just a couple of our services we offer, and we can deliver your large orders as well. Visit us at 222 West Main Street in Malvern, Ohio, or call us at 330-863-0303. You can also visit our new website at crowlumber.com. Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, for all your building needs since 1945. No quit in your pain? Then step up your game at D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture. We combine gentle chiropractic care and proven acupuncture treatments to help you feel better the natural way. Stop by our office at 1164 Alliance Road Northwest in Minerva, or give us a call at 330-868-2117. D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture, a proud supporter of Minerva Athletics.
Before we get back to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County area, contact us at one of those avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to all of our advertisers this evening for making tonight's telecast possible. At the half here in Minerva, your score, 21-20 Minerva on top of Edison, as you are watching OHSAA basketball on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club. He is Parker Linkus. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening.
At the concession stand, there is a lot of pizza available, so
Okay, we're being told there's a lot of pizza available, and as well, Parker, a lot of this game is not decided. I mean, right now, I'm really split on where this one goes. Minerva could really hone in on what has worked so well in this first half and really pull away, or Edison is going to start hitting these threes. Which do you think happens?
I'm going to go with Minerva. Minerva is just, they're looking like a lot better team right now.
Do you think Edison can break away from the threes, which right now, I think if they can, that'll really help them win this game?
It's not looking like, I mean, they keep firing them up. I mean, if they keep firing them up and they keep losing, I mean, it's not looking good.
But if you're Minerva, I think you have to score a lot here. The moment the threes start falling again, the moment Edison is going to roar back into this matchup. I think we both know that. I think everybody on this Minerva roster knows that. And we are back to the action for the second half. Once again, Minerva in their home whites, Edison in their road black jerseys. And to begin the second half, I believe it is going to be a travel on Beaumarriage.
Double dribble.
Double dribble, all right. But still on Peyton Beaumarriage, just couldn't get the right footing there and just moved a little bit too much. And all of a sudden, Edison gets the basketball back. A big first stop of the second half. And this offense, they really need to find their mojo once again. And they have the pieces to do so. Intercepted, Reddick gets a piece. And once again, it's Beaumarriage over and back, but on the poke. And now a whistle blows. A timeout is called.
Wow.
7:37 left to go in the third. An early timeout. So Edison will have 2 timeouts left. Minerva still with 4.
That was not a good decision. Which, I mean, I guess if he wants possessions, that was looking a little ugly up here by half court.
So if you're Edison here, how do you manage your timeouts knowing that you have half the amount that Minerva has?
I don't know. I think if
You're the head coach, so I'm asking you.
if you're Minerva, this is where you run them to death. Because they've only got 2 timeouts. They're going to be tired. If you can run your team and you know your team can run, I would run them. Run them until they got to use their 2 timeouts because they get too tired.
Are we saying run them by exhausting them, or is this going to be Coach Susie Vanette Mount Union full court press?
I think you full court press them, but that's Coach Morkel's decision. I'm not in the game now. I can only give him advice on Friday nights.
Only on Friday night specifically. I love it. Back to the action here at Minerva. Edison looking for a big start to the second half. 2 points in the last 8 or so minutes. They want some more here. They want their first 3 since the first quarter. Can they get it here? Not quite. It's off the iron. Rebound picked up by Alt, and Alt gets it to go inside the paint. And Edison will open up the scoring in the second half.
They've got a runner now on the baseline for the 2-3 zone.
And right away, a trap from Edison. Minerva running out of time to get rid of the basketball to get it into the front courts. And officially, it is going to go back to Edison. The trap works, but not quite. A timeout called by Coach Morkel.
That was a good timeout. That was a great timeout.
I think he had a count right there in his head until 6, and then you call time.
Yeah, that was a good call.
So
wow,
2
full
early
timeout.
timeouts.
Full timeout. I don't know if I like that one. 30-second would have been fine, but can't make the decision for him.
So in the first 65 seconds of the third quarter, we've seen 2 timeouts used.
Yeah, I don't know where we're getting from this. It's like we're still at halftime.
I mean, what are the odds that we actually have maybe 2 combined timeouts to begin the fourth quarter at this point?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know the odds. Probably pretty high.
I mean, right now, I see why you call both timeouts, but you really have to be careful here, especially if you are Edison. You call one more timeout, you have 1 left for the entire game. It's going to be a close matchup. Most likely, each team's final timeout is going to be saved to move the call right to their bench to inbound as the game is almost done.
I think they drew up a play right here that is going to be wide open. I have a feeling.
I think you have to draw up a specific play if you use the full timeout. Otherwise,
it's not worth it.
You go 30.
Yeah.
And as a head coach, I mean, I think the full timeout usually means you're changing something in the first 15 seconds. The next 45, I assume, is something that is going to be orchestrated that you guys did at practice.
5th grade basketball, you only get 2 timeouts. Kind of sucks.
But I'm sure those you have to make them count
Yes.
more than usual. So we'll see what Minerva does draw up here to begin this really new part of the second half, as each team has used a timeout in the opening minute 5. And we are back to the action. Reddick looking for an outlet. Edison's press still very dangerous. Can Minerva get out of it? And the answer is no. This time they do get the 7-second call. Wow.
Bringing the pressure.
That full court press is dangerous from Edison. If they can use it perfectly throughout the rest of the game, this is their ball game to lose.
Yeah.
And that is how this team has won so many games. 4-0 on the year. You are starting to really see why they're at this point in the campaign. Near side, Pelly in the wing, now back top for Boca. Boca already with 3 points today, courtesy of the money ball. 6:30 left to play in the third. Good pass down below, and it will go out of bounds. And it is off of a Minerva jersey.
I don't know. I thought that was tipped by Black, but maybe not.
It'll be Pelly to inbound on the baseline. 6:24 left to go in the third. Edison in control, up by 1. Good inbound, but a loose ball right to Reddick.
Push it.
And you have to give them enough time to set up the offense. But right away, here comes the press. And they get out of it. Not quite. It's a travel. But based on the way that Edison worked that, everybody fell back. You need to set up your offense there. Everybody needs to get into the front court, get the ball there, and then you set up the offense. You really can't hang around that long in the backcourt.
Yeah.
So it is back-to-back violations on Minerva, and Edison once again will take it back. Only 2 points scored in this second half so far, courtesy of Alts. Top of the arc, Boca for Edison. And this team really needs another three-pointer. 4 in the first quarter, none in the second. Far side is Henderson in the double team. Back top, Boca. Good spacing once again by Edison with these passes. Pelly thinking about it, bounces inside, it's off a shoe, and Catlett will fall on it for Minerva. It's a jump ball, and this time it will stay with Edison.
Yeah.
The physicality's still there.
Yeah, they're not giving up. I wouldn't give up either. It's a 1-point game.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a few more jump balls in this third quarter alone.
Yep.
I think right now you're playing a game that it's first to 40 wins it. And if you're Minerva, a team that is averaging 28 points per game, you're going to take that, opposed to Edison. You usually win in blowouts. I mean, averaging 63 a night. This is uncharacteristic for you. Off the window, Lippincott the rebound, and here come the Minerva Lions. And a push there, no foul called. Reddick gets it, somehow it's not over the back. And Minerva a chance here to the corner. It's Catlett for 3, and Catlett's got it! A massive basket for Emma Catlett, the sophomore.
That was a good possession.
And now an opportunity for another jump ball, and it is a jump ball. Kylie Lippincott throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, see, they're getting to it. They're getting to it. That's Minerva's ball.
That just swayed momentum completely. And now our cameraman is even letting him know. From what I've been told, one of the officials has tossed him from a baseball game before. He told me there's no reason he get tossed from this one. I'm starting to second guess what he said now, Parker. I'm starting to get a little concerned. And intercepted by Edison in transition. Bo Marriage's defense is enough, and Minerva will take it back, and the foul is called on Pelly. But Henderson, nice job picking the pocket of Minerva.
Yeah.
But right now on the sideline, 2 very animated coaches.
A fan in the stands is getting a little chirpy with this guy down here.
I feel like this game has rivalry that has no rival bearings written all over it.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say it's a pseudo version of Alliance Northwest men's basketball.
Yeah.
It's turning into a rivalry like that. Lippincott near side, pivoting, going back to the top. It's Kirkpatrick. Tip to the corner. It's Emma Catlett, who had the 3 moments ago. Catlett's composure gets it back to Lippincott. Far side. Now it's Ivy Reddick. Good spacing by Minerva. Kirkpatrick drives. Middle of the paint. The bank doesn't open. Benedict goes for the rebound. Unable to pick it up. And it will go back to Edison.
That's all right. That was a good possession. Rachel fumbled it a little bit.
And once again, going back to what I said moments ago, this is a battle and a race to 30, or rather 40. Could be even a race to 30 based on how this game has gone so far. Every single shot counts. The 3 no good from Boca. Benedict, a big rebound there. Making amends for Minerva. And the Lions with their first 2-possession lead in a long while. Benedict driving inside, off the bank, and it opens.
That was a big move right there. I love it. I love the inside of it.
Rachel Benedict now with 8. It's a 4-point lead for Minerva. And exactly what I said in the second quarter, get Rachel Benedict involved in this offense. Reddick gets a piece, good drive inside. The bank that time doesn't open. It's a loose ball in the paint. It's a jump ball. And Henderson keeps it down here with the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a great move by Rachel Benedict.
I mean, the grittiness from this Minerva team has been tremendous in this second half specifically.
Rachel's coming out getting a breather. I like it.
Going back to what we said pregame, if Minerva can get this win and hand Edison their first loss of the season, that would be massive for them. A big confidence boost entering the next couple of games. You have Salem, Marlington, Northwest, Alliance, and Ridgewood. Some tough teams in there and some winnable games. It is intercepted. Catlett the pickpocket drives and puts it in for Minerva.
This is the biggest lead of the game.
Emma Catlett, 5 points, all of which have come in this second half. That is the difference. -1. It's a 6-point lead, and it's an offensive foul. It's a charge on Edison. Minerva takes it back.
That was great by Ireland. Coach Mork was fired up. That's my favorite is when charges happen. I'm really good at charges. You can sell them a little bit.
Once again, going back to what I said in the first half, the energy here really reminds me of this Minerva Akron Springfield football game this season. That sense of belief that you can get it done. And that's what we see here. It's out of bounds off of Edison. And I believe you were at that game. Do you feel that kind of resemblance with this one?
Which one? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I believe it was week 3, Alliance Akron Springfield, or not rather, Minerva Akron Springfield.
Yes, it's huge. Here comes a 3 by Ivy Raggett.
Wide open for Red. And there we go. Our audio is back. We do apologize. Technical difficulties. We did have a power shot off of the monitor and off of the stream deck itself. So with one move, there we are back to the action. We do apologize for that. A quick drop in the frame.
I don't even know where we were at. Where were we at when we stopped? I don't know.
No difference in the score, no difference really in anything else. Just back to the action here. Far side 3 for Edison, a little bit shy, and the rebound falls to Rachel Benedict. Another massive rebound for the Minerva Lions. Kirkpatrick driving coast to coast, and she will draw the foul. Foul number 3 on the quarter for Edison.
And that is number 3 on number 15, sorry. This is Sophia Henderson. That is number 3 on her.
And Henderson really does have to be careful. That is her second, by the way. Every player except for 31 Alt has 2 fouls. That is in the game right now for Edison. That is big. Bo Marriage, open 3 on the inbound. Not quite. Rebound falls to Ivy Redding. Now on the far side, now going back top. Minerva spacing the floor quite nice in this third quarter. Catlett bounce pass. Kirkpatrick, beautiful shovel. Catlett bobbles it. It goes out of bounds and back to Edison.
That was all right. That was just a fluke moment, like Ohio State. Fluke lost.
That was a nice move, though, inside. I absolutely love that cut to the basket. Just couldn't get it to fall. Had that light bobble. Edison back with possession. Alt driving from the elbow. Well shy. And Redding will pick up the pieces. 28-22, Minerva in control. Bo Marriage driving, pickpocketed. It's out of bounds. And it will stay with Minerva. A lot of good defensive plays today by Edison. This defense, who has allowed 27 points per game on average, is above that average right here, but still playing a good game. And there is another interception. Henderson takes that one away, drives the other way, and draws the foul.
That's all right. That was too high of a pass. Got to be on the bullet.
But if you are Edison, you need those plays. You need these free shots. You have to get them to fall here.
Yeah.
But once again, you look at their games this season, 55-11, 54-34, 66-22, 78-37. This is by far the closest game they've played. First of 2 is good.
Yeah, I was looking at Edison's wins. They've won by 44, 20, 40, and 55. I mean, this is the closest game they've had all season by far.
And right now down 5, and it will stay that way.
They did not hit rim.
And that is big for Edison. Otherwise, that would have been a pseudo 3-point play.
Yeah, it was.
But 28-23, I'm going to keep going back to it until some team hits it. This is the race to 40 right now. And both teams understand that. If you're Edison, you need some shots to fall here at the end of the third quarter. And if you're Minerva, stay with what is working right now. Don't get too crazy. You know these plays are going to happen. Once again, poked out of bounds by Edison. Keep your composure. Don't flail about. Don't try and do too much. Take the plus shots and go from there, trying to win your first game of the season. This is your chance. High pass tipped away by Benedict, and Lippincott will take it. There's the shovel, and there is the travel called.
She got pushed by her own player. Rachel bumped into her.
That's a tough one there for Minerva, but I do like her composure, able to still shovel it away, just not in time.
Yeah.
So less than 2 minutes to go in the third. Edison, since the end of the first quarter, 5 total points. And no 3 specifically. That is the big thing for them. This offense built on the money ball. Bounce pass to the wing. It's Carpenter. Carpenter not able to get that one to go. Khaled goes for it, and a foul is called. Foul number 4 on the quarter against Edison. That is a massive foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, it is.
No more to give in the final 141.
You got no more to give. Then you're in the bonus.
If you're Minerva here, I think you have to drive inside.
Oh, yeah.
Create a fifth and go from there. But first of all, an excellent job breaking out of the press. And here comes the offense. Lippincott, bounce pass. Kirkpatrick for 3. Unable to get that one to go. Very nearly had it in there. Beaumarriage tips it back into the mix, but picked up in the end. A nice job by Edison. And here comes their offense flying up the opposite way. It is no shot. It's a travel. Edison can't believe it. Minerva forces the miscue.
Wow, their coach is on the ground begging for that callback.
I didn't see it. I did not see the travel. I don't know where that one was.
I don't know. That was a little dramatic by the coach. He kind of looked like an opera singer getting on his hands and knees. But
I'm sorry, but if that counts, that's an and one. It's 28-25,
yeah,
potentially 28-26. That completely flips this game.
Yeah.
A massive call against them, and that is foul number 5 on Edison. Minerva is going to the line.
Ivy will be shooting.
Wow.
Here comes. I think this coach is going to get a technical. He's chirping.
And we'll see if they do send him to the line or not, and now they will. And I think all parties are now going to that consensus. But once again, Parker, throughout the majority of your time watching high school sports here at Minerva, there was no 5th foul and free throws. It was the 1-and-1.
Yeah, I don't know if I like. I mean, it's okay, but like in the close situations at the end of the game, 1-and-1's a lot more pressure. 2 shots, it's pretty easy.
First of 2 is good. And a massive basket there for Ivy Reddick.
She's perfect in the charity strip today.
She now has
knock
7.
on wood, sorry.
You can't say that when she's at the line, Parker.
She's my cousin. She's my cousin.
And she knocks it in.
Yeah.
Is she immune to your announcer's jinx? It seems so. The drive inside, stripped away by Minerva, but kept in line by Boca. Excellent composure. The drive off the iron, no good from Carpenter. One final chance, and there is the foul this time on Benedict. And that'll be Benedict's 3rd.
Here comes my other cousin into the game, Willow Schick. Okay.
Everybody's related to everybody here at Minerva, I guess.
Small town, small town.
For those just tuning in, once again, Parker is a student here at Minerva Junior, correct?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, here comes a 3.
Will they get this one to fall? A good look for Edison. It's not going to fall. Kept alive. Nicely done on the baseline by Boca. Instead, it goes to Minerva. Reddick gets a foot race against Henderson, and she will complete the play. Ivy Reddick, a massive basket in transition. 32-23, a 9-point lead for the Minerva Lions. A 3 for Edison. Once again, off the money. Rebound falls to Henderson. She will drive, draws the contact. No foul. The shot no good. And there is the foul finally called. And that'll send the Wildcats to the line.
These fans are getting chirpy for Edison, especially the coach. Coach is getting real chirpy.
A lot of frustration from them right now. And once again, going back to that prior travel, I do understand their angst here.
Yeah.
2 big free throws here. First of 2, it's there. That is Cohen Line, the junior. Last year averaging 2 points per game. And Edison, their fans starting to get loud. They need to be loud and vocal here. They know what is on the line. The second one is also good. So 2 massive free throws there makes it 32-25. Minerva, 35 seconds left to play in the third. Looks for one final big basket. Willow-Schick far side driving to the corner. Catlett slipping in a triple team, and the foul is called.
Travel.
So nicely done there by the trap of Edison. It looked like they were going to call it the foul first, but
yeah, I thought
once again, just not enough in the step department left to go.
I don't know. If Minerva gets this ball back, they need to hold this for the last second shot.
And the clock is not running. The clock is currently stopped. Henderson driving, and they will have to reset.
That should take about 5 seconds off.
I think they'll just have him inbound right here.
Wow.
That's usually what happens. There was no shot, nothing crazy. They'll inbound here, and now the clock will run. 25 seconds left to go in the third. Carpenter driving in a triple team.
Travel.
It's a travel, and this time it goes in favor of Minerva.
Okay, we need a last second shot here.
20.7 seconds remain in the third. Can Minerva hold for the final shot? They need to inbound it first. They're running out of time. Kirkpatrick takes it. Nobody else home. It's a fast break for the Lions. 2-on-2. Kirkpatrick coast to coast and the baskets.
They got to get back in it. Get back in it. Set it up. Get it back in it. Get back in it. Don't get a cheap shot.
Kirkpatrick now with 4. A 3 to match. Edison unable to get it to go. One final chance. Boca driving. Loose ball in the paint and denied, but a foul is called on Kirkpatrick.
I don't know about that one.
Nice job there by Abby Boca, the junior, drawing the contact, and she will go to the line for 2 clutch free throws. I mean, you make both here. 34-27. That's very manageable. It's a 7-point game.
The ref just said my fault on that call. Her hands were straight up. He apologized to Coach Markle.
First of 2 is good. But I feel like a lot has gone against Edison where this one is acceptable.
Yeah.
Both sides very, very opinionated with the game so far.
Yeah.
Second one, not there. They will split the pair, and it will go out of bounds, and that will do it for the third quarter. What an answer by Minerva.
This coach is furious. There should have been time left on the clock. This coach is not liking this.
But an 8-point game, Minerva. They need to hold the line here through 3. It is the Lions 34, Edison 26 on SmeeSports.
With 8 years of real estate experience and deep roots in Alliance, Heather Prince is more than just your local realtor. She's a proud graduate of Alliance High School and the University of Mount Union. She is also a lifelong supporter of her community. As a dedicated Homes for Heroes affiliate, Heather is honored to give back to those who serve. Teachers, healthcare professionals, firefighters, and EMTs, along with law enforcement who buy or sell a home with Heather, will receive a special reward check after closing. A heartfelt thank you for their service. Local, loyal, here for our heroes. Thinking of making a move? Contact Heather today. Heather Prince with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, your hometown real estate experts. Here at Crowell Interiors in Malvern, we're your local one-stop shop for flooring, furniture, cabinetry, countertops, and home decor, carrying trusted brands like Lazy Boy, Mohawk, Shaw, Lancer, Birch, Cambria, and many more. Visit us at 403 North Reed Avenue in Malvern, or give us a call at 330-863-2553. Family owned and operated since 1994, we focus on delivering quality and genuine services so you can love your home today and tomorrow.
Welcome back to Minerva High School, and if you are a Minerva Lions fan, you have to be pleased with this one. Through 3, 34-26. It is the Lions on top of the Wildcats as you are watching OHSAA basketball on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club. Once again, he's Parker Linkus. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Lippincott, south of the arc for Kirkpatrick. An open look. It's Beaumarriage for 3. Unable to get that one to go. And the rebound settles with Edison, courtesy of Carpenter, averaging just under 9 rebounds per game last season. And here comes this hungry offense. Boca and company, no three-pointers made since the first quarter, a quarter in which they had 4. Lippincott throws that one out of bounds, and it will stay with the Wildcats.
That looked like a volleyball serve. She was batting it.
Obviously a very talented soccer player, but if volleyball and soccer were different seasons, I think Coach Oakes would have some words with Lippincott trying to recruit her there.
Yeah, I mean, she tried.
I think that was the right play, though. Just poke that one out of bounds and make Edison work here. As we've said all second half, this is a race to 40. A good look for three for Edison. Once again off the money, a little bit shy, and tipped right towards Lippincott. Another big stop for this Minerva defense. They want win number 1 on the year. Far side, it's Emma Catlett. Thought about the 3 and said Kirkpatrick for 2. A little bit shy off the front iron, and the rebound strongly taken in by Henderson. Henderson so far today, 4 points. Last season averaging 17.1. Boca far wing, a long 3 off the front iron. Rebound Emma Catlett. Less than 7 minutes now to play in regulation. Minerva up by 8. Bow Marriage at the logo, bounce pass far side for Catlett. And this is where this passing offense really comes to life. Very reminiscent of Indian Creek in that fourth quarter a few weeks ago. Benedict spin move inside in a double team off the rim, no good. Excellent pressure by Edison. A nice job not to foul.
Yeah.
And the Wildcats still want that 3 from the corner. Not going to get it to go. It rolls off the iron. The putback not going to be there. Both parties equally involved on the shot. One more chance outside the arc. Once again, no good. Hitting the inside of the rim. It's Catlett in transition for Minerva.
Ivy.
And it is an easy 2.
That's Reddick.
Reddick, excuse me. An easy 2 for Ivy Reddick. And once again, she has been great from the field today. Minerva up by 10. Edison needs the 3-point game once again.
That was a double dribble. They missed that one.
Boca top of the arc thinking about it against Bow Marriage. Give and go. Now taking the 3. Rolls out, no good. Rebound Kirkpatrick. Less than 6 minutes now to go. Edison able to force it away from Kirkpatrick, and the foul will be called. And we will see on which party it is, and that will be on Kirkpatrick.
Her third. Timeout. Wow. These are such early timeouts. I don't know if I agree with them.
He now has 1 left. I actually do like the call here. I think right now a 10-point game, you need the 3 ball. If you can hit 1 3 here, all of a sudden the dynamic changes. If you can consistently hit the 3 ball like you did in that first quarter, you add 12 points onto the board. It's a 2-point game. You just need your defense to lock in.
Yeah, this press is not working for them. Minerva figured out how to not dribble through it, but pass through it. That is key.
And I mean, this defense has been outstanding today. I mean, this Minerva team allowing 51 points per game on average this season. The least amount they've allowed in a game was Indian Creek, and that was 47. And the reason why, that game was won in the third quarter.
Yeah, it was a blowout.
I mean, West Branch 56-21. That game was decided early on, too. And then Sandy Valley, a close one, 50-42. Once again, on the opposite end, the Wildcats, the most amount of points they've allowed in a game this season is 37. They've allowed 11, 26, 34, 37. Minerva is a field goal away from putting up the most points that anybody has this season on Edison.
Yeah. Edison, this is a tough team. You could tell when they're on, they're on. When they're on from threes, they could put up 100 points because they shoot it every 7 seconds. We're going back to the Suns late 2000s.
Or your example, Minerva back in the 2000s.
Yeah, that too, because Coach Hart running gun. I love it.
And I'm sure a lot of those contributed to the 971 figure on the board off to our right, trying to get to 1,000 in the next couple of years. Here we are back to the action. Boca bounce pass, Carpenter. Back top for Boca. Edison trying to find a good look here as time quickly is winding down. Carpenter top for Boca once again. Has Henderson far side. Goes towards Henderson in the corner. Lippincott closes down the window. Boca Euros inside with the right, no good. Misses inside the iron and bouncing out wide. Pelly, some space. Now to the near side. It's Carpenter. Carpenter's 3. Not going to go. And the rebound falls to Emma Catlett.
Push.
Another big stop for Minerva. The more stops right now, the more comfortable this win will feel. This is a game of possessions right now, as you said. And that time it's a violation on Minerva. No more time to work with.
I would have liked a timeout there.
I mean, right now, looking at the timeout board, Minerva does have 3. I believe Edison should only have 1 left.
Yeah, that's my brother's fault.
Blaming Nate.
Yeah.
But still, 3 timeouts compared to 1, and that pass out of bounds. It goes back the other way. If you're Edison here, you might be thinking about that final timeout. I believe they still do have a full timeout left, right?
No, I think they only have a 30. They used 2 fulls quick.
They did. But you need to find an open look somewhere. You need
Yeah.
something to fall right here.
And
that is the difficulty. Here's the inbound. Kirkpatrick able to find Beaumarriage. A good job breaking the press by Minerva. It's Callett near side, has Benedict down low, picks up Rachel, but intercepted first. Nicely done by Sophia Henderson. And here come the Henderson Wildcats up the other end. And now it's Boca for three, and Boca has it! First three since the first quarter. Henderson's Wildcats getting back in rhythm, courtesy of Boca. And Minerva needs an answer quick. Lippincott driving near side, up by 7. Kylie pivoting top. Kirkpatrick to the corner. It's Emma Callett's three. Callett unable to get it to go. Rebound taken in. It is Alt. And a substitution incoming for Edison. High point pass inside. Carpenter driving and draws the contact. So 2 foul shots here for Edison.
Rachel's got to go straight up with that.
And that'll be foul number 4, I believe, on Rachel Benedict. And you cannot have any more if you are Benedict. I believe most likely with Reddick coming in, you're going to go smaller here and have Benedict sit for a while.
For at least 2 minutes. Bring her in at the 2-minute mark.
First of 2, it's going to be there. My thought with it is this. If she needs to come back in the game, she will.
Yeah.
If Minerva can win without Benedict on the floor for now, she will not. That's my thought with it.
I don't know. We subbed Ivy back in. I like it.
And here comes the second. And that one will be no good, but the piece is picked up by Edison. Also no good. A third chance, not going to be there. Callett the rebound, creating space. Whistle blows, timeout called.
I like that one.
And lucky he called the timeout there, as she kind of just threw the elbow in.
Yeah.
That was a tough one right there. This one, it is getting antsy. 4:03 left to go in regulation. Minerva up 36-30 on Edison.
Here at Crowell Interiors in Malvern, we're your local one-stop shop for flooring, furniture, cabinetry, countertops, and home decor, carrying trusted brands like Lazy Boy, Mohawk, Shaw, Lancer, Birch, Cambria, and many more. Visit us at 403 North Reed Avenue in Malvern, or give us a call at 330-863-2553. Family owned and operated since 1994, we focus on delivering quality and genuine services so you can love your home today and tomorrow.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. 4:03 left to play in regulation. Parker, this is one of the games of the year. What a way to close out our coverage in 2025 of the Minerva Lions. Up by 6, 4:03 left to play in regulation. What needs to happen here for the home team to get their first win of the 25-26 season?
Yeah. They need to be smart with the ball, we'll put it that way.
Ball security is everything right now in a 2-possession game. Not much time left to play. Here's the inbound, and it is going to go to Minerva in the end.
Oh.
Edison did a nice job. Henderson falls on it.
No.
And a timeout is called. Full timeout called by Edison.
That's their last.
That was the best timeout that I think we've seen called today. I thought that was for sure going to be a jump ball, but just in the nick of time. These coaches have been tremendous with their timeouts today.
There's a lot of time left on this clock. 3 minutes and 57 seconds, sorry.
But as both teams talk things over, let's look at our matchup tomorrow, Parker. Alliance Louisville. Louisville expected to really take a step back. Not at all. 2-0 on the year with wins over West Branch and Perry. Alliance 3-0 on the year. As we say, if you score 60 and start counting, it's a good day at the office.
Yeah.
They've scored 70+ in each of their 3 games this season. Who has the edge tomorrow? The Hot Aviators or the state champs from a year ago?
I don't know. There is not one senior on Louisville. Well, there is seniors, but they're not starting. I don't know. If Louisville can hold them under 50 points, Louisville wins.
And I mean, last year, you look at that game, you can't say, okay, what did J.R. Jackson do in a big loss? J.R. Jackson was sick. He played you guys, and whatever you guys did to him, he got sick the next day.
That's Minerva flu for you, but I don't know. We'll see when J.R. Jackson comes to the big house here.
That'll be a big game. We'll be there. We'll be at the one as well at Alliance High School on top of that. But tomorrow evening, join us here on SmeeSports, 7 p.m. tip-off. Myself and Cooper Fontaine on the call. Wednesday, as of right now, I believe we are going to move out of our game with finals and all that. It's going to be too complicated. Initially, it was going to be Padua Gilmore girls, Still a chance we do it. I'm contemplating it, but as of right now, I think the answer is no. With that said, our next broadcast would then be on Friday, 7:30 tip at Strongsville as the Mustangs take on the Medina Battling Bees. Should be a fun one once again here on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. And as I mentioned before, this is our final Stark County game here at Minerva this year until the 25-26 season flips to 26. Foul called on the inbound, and that'll be 2 free throws for Edison. But our next couple of games here at Minerva will be big ones. If we're going just in regards to Minerva games, period, the next 2 are the biggest 2 of the season, arguably. It's Malvern.
Yeah, I love the rivalry. We haven't beat Malvern in 17 years. Coach Tucci always giving us a hard time, but this year is the year that we come through and we beat them by 10.
And this is the year that SmeeSports will be doing both ends of the doubleheader, the girls at 5:30 and the men's game at 7.
I'll be calling that one.
Oh, yeah, you'll be here for both.
Yep.
I'm holding you to it right now. I mean, I know it's a couple weeks, but you're going to be here.
I'll be here.
I'm
It'll
excited
be
for that
loud.
one. And then before that, on Friday, January 2nd, Alliance McKinley. I'm looking forward to that one, too.
Who's calling that one with you?
I have not decided yet. I mean, still plenty of time. Second one, it's good. We'll see. We'll see. Still plenty of time left to go in this one, so we're going to get through this one, focus on tomorrow, and go from there. Bow marriage, nowhere to go. It's a jump ball, and I believe it is going to go to Minerva. But 3:53 on the clock. This clock has barely moved.
Yeah, it's been slow every time.
Either way, even if Minerva does drop this game, I am really impressed with how they have carried themselves tonight. I really am.
Yeah.
This team has been gritty all evening. They need some baskets down the stretch. They need some last-minute points to really seal this one. Kirkpatrick to Benedict, wide open, and the bank opens for Rachel Benedict. She now has 10.
All right, oh, she fell. Oh, she fell.
On the far side, Pelly, airballed, it's out of bounds, but a foul called first. And we will see who it is on. This is big. Trying to see, did they show a number there? It's on Benedict. If it is on Benedict, that would be her 5th. And there it is. I think Benedict has fouled out.
Wow, I don't know about that one. I didn't see a foul.
And that is a big loss for Minerva, but a massive bucket to end out her time tonight. She has 10 points, and all 10 crucial right now. But I'm sure very frustrating for Benedict and Minerva having to win this one without their main big, but a big rebound by Ireland Kirkpatrick. This is where everybody has to step up for the Minerva Lions. It's Ireland Kirkpatrick driving. Far side, it's Willischick for 3, and the bounce not gonna fall. Rebound goes to Henderson, and here come the Wildcats down by 6. Sophia running the offense, the bounce pass into the scorer's table. It's out of bounds, and it will go to Minerva.
That's Minerva's ball.
Now 3:17 remaining. But once again, this has been the longest minute of the game and then some. And right now it is 8:23 locally. And I think that we had 4 minutes left to go with 8:15 being our actual time. So we've been in and around here for a long time.
Yeah.
And that really does show how much angst there is in the building. That pass out of bounds, it goes the other way. But you can feel the uneasiness from both sides right now. This feels like a playoff game. It really does.
They're kicking fans out. They are kicking fans out currently.
Wow. We'll have to see what happens there, but back to the action. 3:05 remaining. Bounce pass inside. It is Pelly. Back to Carpenter.
Oh, she traveled.
No travel called. And there is the 6-7 motion on the far side by the official. And now a foul called.
Oh, no.
It's a tough one. I feel like a lot has been missed both ways.
Yeah, this has been, I'm going to say horrible, but that's because I'm a Minerva guy. This is a horrible game call.
As well, tonight is the season finale, or to put it nicer, the semester finale of Sports After Dark live on 91.1 WRMU, 10:30 p.m. start. One of the main talking points will be this game. We'll break it down, and we'll talk about this game, especially the calls as a whole. More on that later on 91.1 WRMU in Alliance, Ohio. And you can also listen live on the app. First of 2 good for Carpenter. But I think I have some comments that we can say over there. But it's a tough one, really. The second one is good. And as well, Parker, look at the scoreboard real quick for me. What does it say for fouls under Minerva?
5-0. This is crazy.
So with that in mind, it's a 2-possession game, 4-point lead for Minerva, and Edison is in the bonus. Edison looking really good right now, tipped up in the middle, And Kirkpatrick able to scoop it up. Here comes Minerva to the corner. It's Lippincott for three. Airballed it, and it goes back to Edison. Picked up by Pelly inside the arc. And here come the Wildcats roaring up the floor. 2:40 left to go in regulation. Once again, this one is getting really, really stressful. A big play inside the arc. It's a jump ball, and it goes back to Minerva.
Wow.
As well, no timeouts left tonight for Edison. Minerva still with 2. That's big, and if this does become a fouling game, you would need to foul 4 times, and then the 5th one would put them in the bonus. On top of that, no timeouts for Edison.
Timeout. I like it. I like it.
And I think full timeout here for Minerva. And with that in mind, for the final time during regulation, we will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors, but do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This one is getting good. 2:31 remaining. Minerva up 4 on SmeeSports. At Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, we carry everything you need to build and maintain your home. Cutting keys and fixing your window screens are just a couple of our services we offer, and we can deliver your large orders as well. Visit us at 222 West Main Street in Malvern, Ohio, or call us at 330-863-0303. You can also visit our new website at crowlumber.com. Crow Lumber Company in Malvern, for all your building needs since 1945. No quit in your pain? Then step up your game at D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture. We combine gentle chiropractic care and proven acupuncture treatments to help you feel better the natural way. Stop by our office at 1164 Alliance Road Northwest in Minerva, or give us a call at 330-868-2117. D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture, a proud supporter of Minerva Athletics. Well, here we go. 2:31 left to go in regulation. If you are just tuning in, this one is getting very, very stressful for both sides. 38-34 your score. Minerva on top of Edison in what is going down as one of the most amazing and wild games of the campaign so far. And it's a violation on Minerva.
Quick 5 seconds. Dang, bro.
A nice shot by Edison, forcing that mistake out of the timeout of Minerva. They have 1 left. Keep that in mind. Edison has none. And as well, Edison has 0 fouls so far in the 4th quarter. Minerva has 5, so the Wildcats are in the bonus, down by 4, but still staying true to that 3-point identity. Only 1 3 made since the 1st quarter, and that came in this final frame, and I believe it was Boca who made it. Speaking of Boca, another 3 attempt for her. In and out, no good. Loose ball falls to Minerva, and there is the jump ball, and it will stay with Edison. But this clock has been crawling. It has barely been moving for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not good for Minerva.
They want to get out of this one with a victory. And once again, going back to 1st to 40, it's 38-34. And it's unconvincing, but picked off. It's Ivy Redding. She will go coast to coast. Redding for the finish. It's there. A massive basket for Ivy Redding. She now has 14. Minerva up by 6.
Oh, don't give up the 3.
2-minute warning. What can Edison do here? Boca to the wing. Carpenter driving inside. Creates contact. Not able to finish. And that time it is blocked out of bounds. Henderson able to get the shot off, but an even better play from Kirkpatrick getting the block.
Yeah. If I was here comes a 3. They know this play.
We'll see if they do get one off. Instead, it's a wide open look in the paint, and the bank will open for Carpenter. Abigail Carpenter has been tremendous today for Edison. Bobbled ball, 4-point lead for Minerva, and they will hold on to the rock. Reddick double teamed, running out of time. Bounce pass, it's intercepted. Here comes Boca, coast to coast. Excellent bounce pass, no foul called. 1 miss, and now there is the foul. Boca draws the contact, and the Edison coaching staff is loving it.
We got to pass the ball.
I agree with the call. That is a for sure foul. And Edison, 2 big opportunities. You make one, it's a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
Abigail Boca, 2 big opportunities. The first of 2, no good from Boca.
There's 2 students standing up in the background, actually, making her a little distracted.
We saw it Thursday with the Warrensville Heights band messing up Spire. Second of 2, it's there. It is a 1-possession game. 40-37, Minerva on top. Can they clear the backcourts? And then from there, can they score? Reddick, high pass picked up. It's Emma Catlett. She will drive inside, and she will draw the foul.
2 clutch free throws here. You need to make at least 1.
And they will say it is on the shots. I wanted to make sure it was before we said anything there. But they will say it is in her natural motion. So 2 big free throws here for Emma Catlett. She has 5 points so far today. Can she add on? First of 2. Not going to fall.
All right, come on, Emma.
Make the next one. It's a 2-possession game once again. And that is the focus right now of the Minerva Lions. And she's got it. Back to a 4-point game. Boca and Catlett split the pair each for their teams. And here comes Boca and her offense. Corner 3 for Edison, not gonna fall. Loose ball on the far side, picked up by Carpenter. She drives inside, off the window, no good. Loose ball picked up by Peyton Beaumarriage. And Minerva will control the rock. 1:05 left to play in regulation. Kirkpatrick gets it up. It is Catlett driving inside. Emma Catlett off the window, no good. The rebound corralled by Henderson. Here come the Wildcats. No more time to dilly-dally. Down by 4. Henderson blocked by Kirkpatrick. A nice stuff by Ireland. Still some time to go. 45 seconds remaining. Kept in the front court by Pelly. It is a 4-point game. It's out of bounds. And this one is going to stay. What a sequence for both teams.
They're manning up. They're manning up. They're manning up.
You have to man up here. No good looks for Edison. A big inbound play here for the Wildcats. A good ball inside. Foul call! It's an and 1 for Edison! It's Glover now with 4!
Dang, that was a good shot.
Edison fired up. They have not seen this pressure yet this year. But with 1 free throw, it's a 1-point game. The biggest shot of the game. It's Olivia Glover. And she is good. 5 points for Glover, and this one, it's out of bounds off Minerva. It goes back to Edison. 38.7 seconds remain. No timeouts for Edison, 1 for Minerva. My goodness, the Wildcats have a chance to steal it at the end. And here they come. Boca to run the offense. Carpenter back top for Boca. 33 seconds on the clock. Carpenter drives, goes for the contact, and finishes in traffic! Abby Carpenter, the biggest shot of the game. Edison up by 1. Here comes Minerva. Kirkpatrick draws contact. Foul number 2 on the Wildcats. 20.2 seconds remain. My goodness.
Timeout. Timeout. You got to use a timeout here.
You got to go full. And here it is. Final timeout of regulation. Parker, is this what you had in mind for this game?
No, not at all.
What a game. 42-41. Edison out of nowhere storms back in. And without the 3-point ball.
Yeah, they finally figured it out.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19 for Abigail Carpenter, the junior. And that right now is the reason why Edison is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, not for long, though. Not for long.
I mean, Henderson had the most points per game last season. She only has 4. As Henderson has been blanketed, Carpenter, talk about a player stepping up as the number 2 option.
Yeah. This is where you would love to have Rachel Benedict in the game.
Or a Lily Stolfus, too.
Yeah.
You're down 2 starters right now.
Yeah.
1 because of fouls and 1 because of injury.
Yeah.
Who gets the rock here?
Ava Morkel. You're missing Ava Morkel.
Ava Morkel from last year, too.
Who gets the rock here?
It's a tough call. It really is.
I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know.
And do you go for a 3 here, or is this a 2?
No, this is a 2.
And once again, I'm looking at this court, and I'm looking height advantage. You really miss Rachel Benedict. Beaumarriage to inbound for the Minerva Lions. It's tipped up and intercepted. It's Henderson going the opposite way. 17 seconds remain. It's blocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Edison.
You got a foul.
14.6 seconds on the clock.
Foul.
Edison, what a steal.
Foul or steal?
And as we said, Henderson only 4 points, but the biggest steal of the night for Edison. A chance for the Wildcats to end it. High point inside, it's Glover. It's a jump ball. It goes back to Minerva. And Edison is dumbfounded.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if she had enough possession for it, but they say she did. Final 10 seconds. It's Kirkpatrick up the near side for Minerva. Drives inside, draws the contact, no foul called, and Lippincott will give the hug for the foul. 4.7 seconds remaining, and Edison's coach is beside himself with joy. He is so animated right now, and that initial reaction, that was pure joy on his part. 2 big free throws here. Carpenter, 19 points today. None of it matters. All that matters is this right here. Can she make them? First of 2. It's there.
All right, that's all right.
Abigail Carpenter now with 20. And Edison will send everybody into the backcourt except for a few.
Need a 3 here.
And we'll see what happens. No time left to send the ball up the floor either. The second one here for Carpenter, it's there. You need a 3 to tie if you are Minerva. No more time to go. Beaumaris driving, she gets tripped up, and Edison with the game-winning steal. They throw it out of play, and Edison hangs on. 44-41, your final. The Wildcats are 5-0.
Wow.
What a finish for Edison. Down big in the fourth quarter. They storm back, and off the back of a massive performance from Carpenter, win the game by 3.
Hey, Minerva's in this. Minerva, I mean, there's nothing that they can hang their heads about.
I mean, all the way around, Edison. Backs against the wall. Nothing going right in the second and third quarter. But they get the win, and they keep the perfect season alive. 44-41 your final. One final word from our sponsors, and then we will be back on to announce our player of the game, presented by SmeeSports.
With 8 years of real estate experience and deep roots in Alliance, Heather Prince is more than just your local realtor. She's a proud graduate of Alliance High School and the University of Mount Union. She is also a lifelong supporter of her community. As a dedicated Homes for Heroes affiliate, Heather is honored to give back to those who serve. Teachers, healthcare professionals, firefighters, and EMTs, along with law enforcement who buy or sell a home with Heather, will receive a special reward check after closing. A heartfelt thank you for their service. Local, loyal, here for our heroes. Thinking of making a move? Contact Heather today. Heather Prince with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, your hometown real estate experts. Here at Crowell Interiors in Malvern, we're your local one-stop shop for flooring, furniture, cabinetry, countertops, and home decor, carrying trusted brands like Lazy Boy, Mohawk, Shaw, Lancer, Birch, Cambria, and many more. Visit us at 403 North Reed Avenue in Malvern, or give us a call at 330-863-2553. Family owned and operated since 1994, we focus on delivering quality and genuine services so you can love your home today and tomorrow. The Minerva Athletic Boosters Club is dedicated to supporting the needs of the Minerva Athletic Department and all varsity sports teams. We also assist our middle school teams and work year-round to raise funds that directly benefit our athletes. Whether it be providing new uniforms for varsity and middle school teams or providing scholarships for our athletes as they move on to their next chapter, we do a lot to help support our beloved Minerva Lions. Join us for our major events such as our reverse raffle in September, Super Bowl squares in February, or our St. Patrick's Day dance in March, or join us for any of our 9 meetings this year starting in September and running monthly through May at 6 p.m. at the high school library. We invite you to attend a meeting or event and see how you can make a difference for our athletes. Go Lions! At Crowell Lumber Company in Malvern, we carry everything you need to build and maintain your home. Cutting keys and fixing your window screens are just a couple of our services we offer, and we can deliver your large orders as well. Visit us at 222 West Main Street in Malvern, Ohio, or call us at 330-863-0303. You can also visit our new website at crowelllumber.com. Crowell Lumber Company in Malvern, for all your building needs since 1945. No quit in your pain? Then step up your game at D. Domenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture. We combine gentle chiropractic care and proven acupuncture treatments to help you feel better the natural way. Stop by our office at 1164 Alliance Road Northwest in Minerva, or give us a call at 330-868-2117. DiDomenico Chiropractic and Acupuncture, a proud supporter of Minerva Athletics.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Your final score tonight, Edison 44, Minerva 41. How about those Wildcats, Parker? 5-0 on the year, and the big reason why. Your player of the game presented by SmeeSports tonight, Abigail Carpenter, 21 points, 9 of which came from the line. But when push came to shove, the game was won because of number 13 for Edison.
Yeah. The first quarter, she chucked up some threes and made them, and then they went on a cold streak after that all the way to the fourth quarter. I think she hit one. She hit a clutch three to go down 7, and then it was foul trouble from there from Minerva.
I think it was Boca who hit the 3.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, she came down, and in clutch time, she made free throws.
5 threes made today for Edison. 1 in the fourth, the rest in the first. I mean, an offense built on the three-point ball. They found a way to win without it, and that is really what our big reservation was entering the fourth quarter of, okay, can they get this done without the three ball? But I think they got a lot of confidence inside because of one key thing, forcing Rachel Benedict out of the game. She fouled out with 2.5 to go, and that was the biggest loss, I think, of the day for Minerva. Without her on the floor, they scored a total of 3 points.
Yeah. She did a heck of a job. I don't know, there was a few fouls that I thought that were not fouls, but I mean, that's what the ref saw, I guess, so I can't say anything about it.
I think both sides had some reasonable anger based on this game. I think there were some calls that could have gone either way that didn't. It's a tough one. It's a game of inches. Our refs are underpaid as it is. It's tough. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah.
It's a really tough way to go out if you're Minerva. Now, 0-4 on the year. You look at the stretch coming up. There are some winnable games in there. I will say that. You have Salem, Marlington, Northwest, Alliance, Ridgewood. Take at least 2 of those, and you're feeling pretty good. Northwest is a different beast. I mean, that Northwest team is really, really good. You could potentially take 1 off of Marlington. Salem maybe 2. That's 2 right there. Alliance is a big one. Alliance is looking decent this year. They're getting better. They're 2-2 now.
That's
and then Ridge was the wild card. I mean, they needed that one now. 2-2 on the year, but I think if you could take 2 or 3 of those games in the next 5,
you'll be all right.
It's not ideal, but it's a start. You need to get some wins.
Yeah.
And I think the big one that they're working towards at the beginning of next calendar year is Malvern, which the men's team, they haven't been able to really get past them in a long time, but the women's team, I believe, has had relative success recently against Malvern.
Yeah, Malvern's always Malvern and Carrollton are our rivals of the years, but Malvern, they have beat us 17 years in a row, so I hope we don't make that 18, and for the girls, they just need to do what they did tonight, and they'll blow out Malvern.
A lot of positives for both teams. I think there's a lot to work on from both squads, but I think both teams really did put a great display for us tonight. I think this is really, if you want to get a good look at the program, what they're all about, you watch the footage of this game. That Minerva team was grit and grind.
Yep.
That is how they played from start to finish. They looked really, really poised in this one.
Yep.
Edison, it was a matter of can they win in a comeback, and the answer is yes. The closest game they played this year before this was a 20-point game. That was my concern. Can they win in close quarters? And now 5-0 with that victory strut off the floor. The answer is a resounding yes for the Edison Wildcats. You look at their next 5. We're on the 11th at Toronto, Buckeye Trail, Catholic, and Bel Air. Some winnable games in there. This team, they want a big season. And I think they have the pieces with a young team. Keep in mind, you look at this roster, there aren't really any seniors that played tonight on the roster. Your star players are all juniors or younger.
Yeah.
This Edison team is going to be back next year. They are going to be better next year. But this year, district semifinals last year, I'm thinking regionals this year.
Yeah, I think they go farther than last year.
I think this is a team that if they play their cards right, can play in a regional semifinal, if not a regional championship game. And those are their aspirations as things stand. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeFist 2024 on Twitter, and SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn. As well, go down below and subscribe. There is no added cost, but it greatly helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports, supporting the best of the Cleveland and Stark County area athletes that we cover. Our next broadcast and our final broadcast in Stark County for the 2025 calendar year is tomorrow, and it is a big one. Alliance takes on the defending state champ Louisville Leopards. 7 p.m. tip-off live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel with myself and Cooper Fontaine on the call. Parker, any closing thoughts today?
That'll be a good game tomorrow.
Should be a good one as always. Thank you to Minerva for having us out, Athletic Director Garth Evans, and all of the administrative staff for allowing us to cover Minerva. We're excited for the back half of year number 1 with the Lions. It should be a fun second half of the season. Lions fans, make sure you join us on January 3rd. That is a Saturday, 5:30 and 7 p.m. tip-offs. It is the Minerva-Malvern doubleheader live here from Minerva High School. But that'll do it for us here in Stark County this evening. Edison, a big victory, 44-41 over the Minerva Lions. For Parker Linkus, I am Nathan Smee saying so long from the Lions Den, and we will see you again next time. This has been OHSAA Basketball on SmeeSports, presented by the Minerva Athletic Boosters Club.